When we work with arrays, it is very common that we also work with loops, because an array contains a lot of data, and if we want to read the data or access the data or change the data in an array, it is very practical to use a loop to do that. So here we have an array with 4 elements. It is called my cars, and these are not my cars at the moment, but they will be in a realistic future. So we want to print the elements of this array, and we will use a for loop to do it. So let's write a for loop. We start with the word for, followed by the parentheses and the curly brackets. And I usually create this structure right away so that I don't forget the closing curly bracket. So now I have the complete structure. I do this when I am coding, and this is a habit of mine, and I just want to make sure that I don't forget something in the code. So let's create an initial variable that we will call I, and it will have the value 0. Now we can add the condition, and we will run the loop as long as I is smaller than 4, because our array is 4 elements long, and we will increase the value of I by 1 with the plus plus operator. So we have a variable that starts with 0 and will increase up to 3, which means that we can use I as an index for the array. So when I is 0, it will access Mercedes. When I is 1, it will access BMW. When I is 2, it will access Ferrari. And when I is 3, it will access Porsche. In the condition, we can actually get some help from the array. We can call the attribute length on the array to make sure that we run the loop the right amount of times. So we will replace 4 with my cars, and we will call the attribute length on it. And this will give us the value 4. But if the array increases, or if the array increases in size or decreases, this condition will still handle it, because we will still run the for loop the right amount of times. So we will print the elements of the array with console.log, and we will type the name of the array in the parentheses, and as an index we will use the variable I. So as I increases with 1, it will give us every element of the array. So let's save the file, and let's head over to the browser, and I will load this page now. And here we see the printout of the contents of the array.